Hello, faithful friends of the internet. I'm Jason Mayfield, and in this video, I want to tell you about the Tear Up Your Bible reading plan for 2023. Except, here's the catch. I'm not going to do it in this video or on this channel. I have another channel that I need you to go watch the video on. So that link is down in the description below. You click that link, it'll take you over there. I didn't mean to clickbait you. It's just that I knew that you guys would see this channel and probably not that channel. So I'm just covering all my bases. Click that video, but you don't have to leave just yet. I thought I would take a minute so the video wasn't like 2 seconds long. And I would show you around my office. So if you want to stick with me for a couple of minutes, I'm going to show you around my office, and at some point I will change this video to say it's an office tour. So let's just start the video over again. Hello, faithful friends of the internet. I'm Jason Mayfield, and in this video I'm going to show you my office. I'm going to show you my office now. We just moved into a brand new house about 3 months ago. Getting my office organized and set, and by the way, I still don't love it because there's too much stuff in here, has been a little bit of a challenge. And so I thought what I would do is just show you around the room, let you see how everything is working. By the way, everything seems bigger on the camera. Whenever people come into my spaces, they're always like, man, this is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. And I'm like, honey, aren't you great? But I figured we could walk around. I could kind of show you how I'm doing everything that I'm doing in this room. And that'll be super fun and super cool. So first thing is you walk into the room. That's right. Now you're here. You're in the office officially. Close the door behind us. I can see everything that's going on out there, and you can see me in the reflection. So when we come in, first thing you ought to know is I have a window here, or a sliding door there, and a window here. They are on motorized shades, which I have a remote for right now because they have to come back this week, in fact, and put in new or different shades. So you'll see there's two roller shades here. Only one's plugged up because I was missing one over here. So both shades have a sheer shade and a blackout shade. So that's the blackout shade. That's the sheer shade. It's dark outside, so you can't really tell the difference. And those are, the ones in the rest of the house are fine. And so we'll have those hooked up to, but I don't want her to hear me. And we can control stuff with our voice and with schedules and stuff, which is very cool. So we'll just leave that up for now, and you'll see little reflections of me as we go around. So this goes out to the back porch that looks over at the water over there. So when you come in, right here to the right, we'll make our way around. I've got my keyboard here. This is just for the computer. This is on wheels, so I can move it over if I want to do some music stuff, which there might be some music stuff coming. I get asked a lot if I actually can play, and I think I've got skills. We're using Amazon Echoes to control basically all the automation in the house. I've really enjoyed that. Love that stool. If you know anything about video equipment, I've got Rode Ninja Vs or Ninja 5s in there. It's this little device. I've got 4 of them for when I multicam record. I can sync that with time code and everything. Those are really helpful. I can take those hard drives, plug them into my desk right here, and start editing immediately. No putting it in the computer or anything. This is my tree. You've seen the tree in the studio in the past. I got it for the TV show, and I've kept it for, being a tree. I probably need something smaller in here. We can move this somewhere else in the house. The thing is empty right now because I need to get some new styrofoam stuff before I put my filler on top of it. I have rocks, and I like most of it to be styrofoam, so it's not a big deal. This is a Govee light back here. It's just a little strip light stand. I just got it. I thought it was very cool. These are boxes that we send out the money from the master's hand stuff in for when you buy the course. So you can get this stuff, money from the master's hand, my book that I wrote every word of. And then I had edited because I'm not that good. But I've got some stuff ready to ship, a few light bulbs, odds and ends. Kind of carry over stuff here. I just redid these bookshelves, which is funny because I've only had them for 2 months. Up there, my ordination. I've got a couple other things back there. My little Casey Neistat tribute, because go Casey Neistat, a few more of those boxes. Then I've just got my bookshelves packed with stuff right now. There's really no rhyme or reason to everything. I've got, you know, Bibles that are other versions and stuff, some study Bibles down there, high school yearbooks, Bibles, books, Bibles, books, books. That clapper actually does come in handy on occasion. Right here, I've got we call this the brown chair of meditation, just because I sit in it and I do all my Bible reading and stuff. It's just a funny name we call it. It's from IKEA. Got this little stand here from IKEA. I've got my Bible. It's open because I was filming a video earlier. But this is my Bible I use every day. Got my little tray here with all my pens laid out. I try to keep the colors in order. And then I also use a stamp every day, a date stamp when I start reading. So, you know, kind of just can see when I wrote stuff or read stuff in the Bible. Got my bases here. This base was in Hurricane Katrina. This orange one, that's Fire Engine Red. That's what they call that. I just got this Squire base right here. I've never had a Squire base, but I really enjoyed it. I played it at the store, and I was like, man, this thing's really cool. I want it. I got it. Got my Music Man Sterling, my 4-string, and then I've got my 5-string American, what do they call those now? American Ultra Jazz bass, and it's very cool. I like it a lot. It's probably my favorite instrument in the room. Vibe Smartboard, I love these things. These are super cool. I throw stuff up on here when I'm filming a video, which I was doing that earlier, but it is a whiteboard. Let me unlock it here. And we can, let me click my thing. We can write. We can write. And so that's really cool. It's great for ideation, and I use it for that. So a lot of the stuff that I teach that's more strategy driven, I kind of stand up at the board and figure it out. I've got my equipment Husky workbench here. This is a Raven scanner, by the way. If you have to scan a lot of materials, that is a great scanner. Back here, USB charger, so I can put in to charge, you know, I've got all kinds of stuff to charge, battery chargers. This is one of the other cameras that I use. This is a ZV-1. I don't use it very often, but it's a great small camera to have in case I need to do something. Extra SM7B. This is the lav I use for most of my videos that are videos, and it's a Sennheiser AVX. This is called a switch pod. I'll put the camera on this, and that's what I use to hold it. But yeah, just a bunch of stuff in here, mostly audio stuff, extra Rodecaster, some lenses, different odds and ends. Then, you know, different odds and ends. This is all tools and tape and all that kind of stuff. And you can just keep going down. We got different stuff. Trey Van Camp's Non-Anxious Pastor. I have these in here because I was using these on a video recently to talk about both of our books. And in moving around, they just got shoved in there. This is all like TV stuff, so I can connect things to the televisions and audio odds and ends. And this is all of my wires and cables and connectors. So if anybody's ever like, I need an iPhone cable, I can come in here. I have everything labeled, and it's real easy to find. Really cool. Using these Amazon Basic plugs like crazy around here. I can actually turn my studio lights on and off. Turn off Jason's studio. You see all those went off. But when I turn them on, the reason I keep these up is so if I want to film something real fast, I'm just kind of easy to light. Turn on Jason's studio. And you see everything kind of looks right in here when those come on for the video. Bass amp right there. I need to get another drawer unit, but right now that black bag is my drawer unit. I've got paperwork in there. That's my bag. I kind of just use that to pop around the house if I need to do stuff. This is my desk. This is where all the stuff happens. So right now, I just went down to this one desk. A lot of things happening, but here's kind of the basic idea. This is a MacBook Pro 16-inch M1 Max. I think it's the Max. Whatever the biggest one you can get is. So that's that. This screen is connected to that. Okay, that's where I do all my heavy work. This computer is a different computer. This is a Mac Mini that's kind of pared down, 16 gigabyte M1 Mac Mini. This is what I do all of my live streaming and meetings off of. So this got all of this stuff hooked up to it. And that's just so I can still use my computer and do things, and if I need to go live or stuff. So when you see me live streaming from in the room, I'm probably on this. Now, I can live stream from there. I just typically do not. More Amazon smart plugs. I'm telling you, I'm using them like crazy. This is a sit-stand desk, so I can do that. This light is a little more powerful, and it's on wheels, and so I have it here, so when I live stream, I can use it, but it's ready to be moved around the house. This is my teleprompter camera that I can move around the house if I need to. I did my whole video today for Tear Up Your Bible on a teleprompter. I'm going to give you my teleprompter secret that nobody knows, but I'm going to do a whole video on this eventually. If you look back here, here's my teleprompter. Now this monitor will flip the screen because it has to be reversed here so it looks right there. So you have to mirror this so it looks good there. I have this plugged up to an Apple TV. And the reason is I can take my phone or my computer or my iPad, which is what I did today, and I can AirPlay right there and see the teleprompter. Now, in the past, I haven't done a lot with teleprompters, but this has been really good. That iPad has lowered the resistance to get started because I can literally just whatever device I'm on, I can throw it up there and I'm ready to rock. And because it's the teleprompter and I can't see my flip out screen very well, and I was moving all around today, I had this plugged up so I could monitor myself. Normally I'm a little more stationary. I got another light that I'm kind of moving around the room right now as I need to. And then I just have this other desk over here because I have it. I went down to one and I was like, well, I could probably just shove that over by the window and it'd be okay. And it not having anything on it, it works super good. Most mornings I throw on a sweatshirt. This was in here because I normally wear a coat. If you ever see me wearing a coat in a video, the reason I wear the coat is for the lav mic. That's the only reason. I don't need it. I just, or I don't have an affinity for coats, but I need somewhere to attach my microphone clip. So I've got that, and then I just have a little air purifier over here, and that's my office right now, and so I'm trying to be in here creating and making things for y'all. A lot of stuff in here is on wheels, some of it's not, and that way I can kind of move around and make it a little more interesting if I need to or want to, but that's my new office. So I hope you enjoy it. Everything's kind of shoved against the walls. The reason like that chair's over there by that bookshelf and everything's kind of tucked away is so I can, have all this open space. Oh, one more thing. This red cable is here because I'm plugged into the internet over here, back behind that plant, because my internet port over there is not working, and I called today and scheduled for them to come out and fix that. Don't know what the deal is with that. Only other things, I have tray ceilings and the lights in here. I can, turn off Jason Office. I can turn those off. But also the lights here will go off. There, it just went off. So that'll go off as well. And then just the studio lights are up. So that's my office. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to show it to you. You can go do whatever you want to do now. See you later.